My friend here is all the way from Australia. His name is Andrew Davies, and you're actually from Wales originally.
I am indeed, although I've been in Australia for a long time, so the accent's changed.
Yeah, and he's got a voice as good as Tom Jones. You're going to hear it at the very end of this, so stay tuned. Now, you've got a background in radio and producing and content creating, but your title now at ABC.
Yes, it's a very long title. It's Manager of Digital and Audio Content Development, so basically it means I'm more focused on the audio side, podcasting, so I'm very involved with commissioning, content strategy, distribution, all sorts of stuff to do with podcasting.
So not programs that are FM specific, but
No, very much podcast specific.
You were talking about a short format.
Yeah, so I was just
When you say short, how long?
In this case, 10 minutes. It's called Quickmart, so it's a show that was launched in the last 12 months, and it's not so much a daily news explainer show. It's very much about topics that are issues and ideas that are more adjacent to the news rather than leading the news.
And why was it launched?
It was launched because we thought there was a real opportunity in that space to do something different. The market in Australia for daily news explainer shows is very competitive. There's about 10 shows.
Okay.
So our news colleagues already do a similar show, so we wanted to do something different. Wanted to aim for a younger audience, in our case women particularly. We thought there was a real gap for that opportunity for that audience, and we found the gap.
News tailored for women in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, not so much news, more issues and ideas.
Oh, sorry, issues and ideas, okay. So when you produce it and you put it out, it's a daily podcast?
It's a weekly podcast, yeah, so it comes out on a Thursday, and it was launched in June last year, and it's had just under 1 million total downloads.
Wow. So what do you put the success down to?
A lot of things. The development process was really important, really thinking about being clear about what the audience need is, who the audience actually are. Having the production team who are actually in the same target demographic as the audience is really important. And also that mix of learning something new and also enjoyment and entertainment. This is a show that's accessible, but it's not dumbing down the big ideas. It's walking the line between accessibility and also interest and engagement, basically.
Because that is the challenge that a lot of people face, is how to explain complex stories with many different variables involved in a short way without dumbing it down.
That's right. I can't say we always do that, but I think that's the goal, and certainly that's the feedback from the audience, is that balance between explaining something in 10 minutes, and that might mean not choosing a topic because we feel we can't explain it in 10 minutes. So it's being very clear about what the topic is, what the questions are that we're covering in that episode, and being clear that the audience are going to get answers to that at the end of the episode. In
comparison to the, I know already well-established, longer format podcasts from ABC News, how do you find the comparison in terms of just the last year, let's say?
It's interesting. I think there are a lot of comparisons in terms of kind of that explainer style, because this is not something that's radically different. We've just taken it in a different direction from the other shows. I think having a strong host with a strong personality is really important. I think we can perhaps have a bit more latitude with that in the content side more than news, because there are some challenges with news about brand and reputation and how far you can take that playfulness and that light touch. And I think this show's got a bit more of that, perhaps, than some other shows.
So, thank you. Andrew, finally, that Tom Jones, 1, 2, 3.
Why?
I thought I was going to say it's not unusual. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, Colm.